So, Cret, before you did big red penis removals, what were you doing for a living?
Myself, I was working in entertainment job, which is like main clients with Crown Casino and different venues.
You're very, very good at removing penises.
Yes.
Did you know you had that skill?
Yes, all my life.
This isn't a speech, this isn't any motivational talk, but this is just a question to some of you imbeciles and haters and trolls out there. How come I never ever see these people at protests? How come I never see these people on the ground actually helping the needy in their community? Because they're cowards. And because they are so cowardly, and they know that they are cowards and they could never really stand up for any principles, what they do is they try and take down anyone that has principles, because it makes them feel better about themselves. It makes them feel better that they are so inadequate that they could never live up to and do what these good people do. First of all, they sacrificed their jobs. They stood by their principles and they sacrificed their jobs and they said no to the government. They stood up to the government, and that is more than a lot of these other trolls and haters will ever do. They stood up for what they believed in. They paid the price. They lost their jobs. And they didn't go into hiding and whinge and complain like you lot do. What did they do? They went out there and they started helping people that are in more need than them. That's the type of people they are. That is the measure of their character. That is the depth of their heart and their determination. Not like you whinging sooks that complain every time something doesn't go your way.
Get off the fucking hooker! Well, that's what I'm telling you.
Do you not understand that that kind of behaviour is what gets us into this situation, is why the government, the enemy, is laughing at us? But you know what? Every single day, I wake up with a smile on my face. I'm still here. I'm still showing up. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It actually does not affect me. Because all you're doing is poisoning yourself. You're not poisoning their good name. You're not poisoning their character. They're stronger than that. All you're doing is harming yourself. Now, again, a lot of people might think this is just an irrelevant rant. Well, so be it. But this is a message to all you fools, you imbeciles, you cowards, that keep wasting so much energy after everything we've been through, after everything this country has been through, when more than ever we need to heal. We've got you grubs, you spineless grubs. Have you no shame? Is that how your parents raised you? Is it that you feel guilty that you could never live up to and do what they do? Is it that you feel shame that you have no principles to stand up for? You're not tough. If anything, you're weak. And what do weak people do? When times get tough, weak people, they start turning on each other. So all I got to say to you is grow up, get a grip, find your backbones, stand up straight, and actually do something useful for this country.
If you bring a mandate onto this flood ground, you will have no help. She said, I don't care. I just want you here. And the people in the fire station said, we don't care, we just want you here. And the people in the community said, we don't care, we just want you here. And the people donating the goods and the services says, we don't care, we just want you here. So that's what we did. And we put it out on the socials. And before long, there were hundreds and hundreds of hoodies, helpers and others turning up there. Hundreds and hundreds.
Dangerous.
And guess what? I said to that coordinator, you realise that most of the people here helping won't be vaccinated because they normally attend rallies. And she looked at me dumbstruck and said, you didn't tell me that. I said, I have told you that.